Hey everybody, my name is Charlie. I am here with my daughter Emerson, who needs to get up from her nap. She has been sleeping for too long. Hopefully, the hot lights will cause her to come back to life. Over the past couple months, we've been working on a book. This is for a project called Showcase at my workplace. We're doing an art show, and I wanted to not only help host but also participate. So, this is a children's book. It's called Good Game Graydon. It was drawn at the dining room table, which we'll get into, and we're just going to read it. And maybe I'll put this on Prime or something. We'll see. Good Game Graydon by Charlie, Graydon, and Emerson Hunt. Graydon's in a similar state as this upstairs. Good Game Graydon. This book was created as something to connect my family, gaming, and employee groups, such as the gaming community. Thank you for taking the time to look over it, and I hope you find some enjoyment in the message. All illustrations were created at the dining room table, surrounded by my children who offered significant story and illustration input. It was way past bedtime, but Graydon just heard a loud noise. It was halfway between scary and exciting, so Graydon had to discover what and where that sound was coming from. There's my son groggily waking up. There's my son fully waking up and understanding he's got to go find the sound, and there's him breaking out of his room. Not only the not only was the sound not coming from Graydon's parents' room, Graydon's parents' room. We're editing this as well. Not only was the sound not coming from Graydon's parents' room, his daddy was also missing. Graydon checked all the daddy spots: Daddy's second favorite chair, the kitchen, and Daddy's first favorite chair. Graydon wasn't supposed to go downstairs without permission, but this sound was a mystery that needed to be solved. Scooching downstairs, Graydon finally found Daddy staring at some type of magic box. Graydon called for his daddy, but there was no response. Daddy, what is this? Magic? Daddy, I want to hear the sound. I want to do the magic. Graydon finally got Daddy's attention, and Daddy was so startled that he jumped, dropping, dropping the controller and headset. Graydon dove quickly to catch the magic tools. Immediately, Graydon was transported to a million magical worlds. He was pressure washing, he was flag capturing, carball launching, dino hopping, and suspiciously sneaking. Graydon's imagination was running wild, but his body was completely frozen. Daddy tried to talk Graydon out of it, but there was no response. The magic had to be stopped, so Daddy turned it off and took it away. Graydon was abruptly returned to the real world and was not too happy about it.
Is he being mean, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't take the magic box away from me, Graydon cried as he followed his daddy to the garage. Daddy was putting the magic box in the car, which meant Graydon couldn't play with it anymore. This is called a video game, and I shouldn't have let you see it. You hide the video game from me, then you take it away. Mean daddy. Graydon yelled as he climbed into the trunk of the car. I'm not letting you take this away from me. Daddy said he would explain it in the morning, and Graydon fell asleep before he could continue to protest. Graydon slept through the night, but his dreams were all about the video game and how mean Daddy was from hiding it from him. Daddy had hoped for an easy morning, but his son was ready for a debate. Let me fix this real quick. You hide the video game from me, then you take it away. Mean Daddy. Graydon, for your own good, no video games. I started playing video games when I was your age, and I never really stopped. Video games are fun, but I missed out on so much because I was too busy playing. Even now, I feel like video games are trying to split us up. After Daddy, after Daddy said he started playing video games when he was Graydon's age, his son stopped listening and thought about how to get the video game back. Graydon's plan was to get the video game back. Graydon's plan to get the video game back was to throw a giant tantrum and make it hard to get ready for school. Typically, this tactic was very effective. There's Graydon fighting going into his room. There's Graydon fighting being dressed. There's Graydon running away from Daddy on the way to the car. And then there's Graydon fighting being put into the car. And each of these are themed to a video game. So this is, I think, kind of a Zelda-esque. I don't really know what this one was. I see coins down there, though. Yeah, kind of Zelda-esque.
Fighting going in his room.
Yeah, he's fighting to go in his room. And then once he's in his room, this is Sonic. So Daddy's running circles around him trying to get him dressed, just like Sonic does loop-de-loops. And then this one, you said it earlier, it looks like Pac-Man. I got his hair kind of looking like Pac-Man. And this one is Grand Theft Auto, just the types of icons there.
Does that look like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While buckling his son in the car, Daddy finally lost his temper. Graydon, stop crying. You're throwing a fit over nothing. You know nothing about these games. Holding back tears, Graydon responded. Video games are important to you, and you are important to me, so we should share. I gotta put...
Did I share your things?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Your phone told you that you let me have.
Mm-hmm. As Daddy started the car to take Graydon to school, he noticed he was low on fuel and had to stop at a gas station before drop-off. And had to stop at a very run-down gas station before drop-off. We're just going to start that page again. As Daddy started the car to take Graydon to school, he noticed he was low on fuel and had to stop at a very run-down gas station before drop-off. Then, so here's the gas gauge. It's telling you have no fuel. And then this sign here, it's saying, please pay inside, credit card reader broken. And then that's him paying. But they're looking at something there. I wonder what they're looking at. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What is it?
A code.
After paying for gas, both Daddy and Graydon saw an arcade machine. They both took it as a sign and approached. What is this machine? This is a Froggy arcade game. This game is older than I am, but I played it a bit as a kid. I love frogs. Well, tell me about frogs while I show you how to play. I'm going to put a comma there. I'm going to do that. Tighten this up just a little bit. How much can we get away with? Okay. Here we go. After Graydon finished teaching Daddy about frogs, Daddy let him try the game under one condition. If we're going to do this, we have to do it together. I'll show you a bit about video games, but we can only game as a family. Graydon, thanks for sharing with me, Daddy. Daddy, thanks for playing with me, Graydon. And that's a picture of Graydon playing his first video game, which is Frogger. And you try to get the frog across the street, and it looks like that froggy's not going to make it across the street because there's a car coming.
What's that Froggy trying to do?
Frog's trying to get across the street. That's Frogger. We'll play that sometime. I don't think I've shown you that one. That's kind of cool. All right.
Is that here?
I have it on the Xbox.
Okay.
But not that big arcade machine like they got. This was the first of many family arguments about video games. But soon these solo players became an unstoppable squad. And then there's a picture of Graydon watching Mario at the movie theater. Here's a picture of Emmy chewing on some of Daddy's video games. There's a picture of you guys as babies in front of a video game of Rampage. There's a picture of you guys in car games. There's a picture of Graydon when Daddy won Fall Guys. There's a picture of Emmy with my Xbox headset and PlayStation controller.
Can we do that again sometime?
Yeah, we can.
Thanks for sharing with me.
Thanks for sharing with me. Very good. Do you say that at school sometimes?
Yeah.
Good. Unstoppable, as in the squad loved each other. The family continued to be terrible at every game they played. So that is our book, Emmy. What'd you think?
Good. And that's the end.
And that's the end. And then here's the back cover of the book. It says, "Good game, Graydon. Graydon just discovered video games, but Daddy said he can't play. Will Graydon get the W, or will Daddy make him take an L? Good Game Graydon is a book for all ages and deals with the topics of discovery, growing, and learning to share." All right, and then here's some quotes. What if the book was about me instead of Graydon? And that's from Emerson Hunt. And that's when we were writing the book. You would say, what if the book was about me instead of Graydon? And then Brandon from the print shop says, I need a cost center for this print job. Is this work related? And then here's Mama. Whatever this is, please just pick up when you're done. Originally created for Showcase 2023 event as hosted by the gaming community in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This book created by Charlie, Emerson, and Graydon Hunt. The end. And then there's some pictures. I think it's pretty cool. All right, well that's our first review. Sorry, Graydon couldn't be with us. He didn't wake up in time. We're gonna go have some dinner. Did you like making this book with Daddy? Yeah. What do you want my next book to be about?
I'm taking Daddy's phone chargers.
You want it to be about Emmy taking Daddy's phone charger?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. What's the book gonna be called?
Daddy and Graydon do not ever take chargers from my charger.
That's Daddy, Graydon do not ever take chargers from Emerson. That's a pretty good book title. All right, we'll work on that one, and we'll see you next time we get that done. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.